Yo, what's up, guys? We're back, and I got a little bit of skill ISO. I was out of crystals, and then I opened up an ultimate crystal, and I pulled a 4-star kingpin. I've never been so happy to see a kingpin in my life. And I was looking at my Weapon X rank 3 video, and it took me about 1.7 million gold, and I didn't use all the right ISO, so I have enough to do this. So let's do this, man. I should have enough anyways. So hit monkey to rank 3. We got a level up on right now. And yeah, I'm sure that I want to do this. I've really been mulling it over the last couple of days, and I definitely want to do it. I'm going to awaken him, take his sig up, and I have no regrets, because the only other skill champion that I'd rather have at rank 3 is Nick Fury. I wouldn't rather have an Aegon. I wouldn't rather have a Still Spidey, just because I already have them as rank 5s. But Nick Fury, even though I have him at rank 5, I would rather have him as rank 3. But at the same time, I don't have a Nick Fury, and I'm kind of glad that I don't, because then I just get to rank up Hitmonkey, and I'm excited about doing that, because he's new, he's really cool, and you know, it's uncharted territory. Whereas Nick's been done over and over again, you know. So, and he's proven himself. He's obviously really good, but it's kind of boring. You know, I like new champions. New champions keep the game fun and exciting. And I'm a big fan of Hitmonkey. Playing him, his animations, his damage, it's phenomenal. So, yeah, man, we're gonna go for it. Let's start taking some other types of ISO. Let's load some mutant stuff up here. I should have enough gold to get this done. And if not, I do have gold crystals. I did the math, and like if I get like the lowest drops on every single gold crystal, it's still about like 3 million gold. So, you know, I have gold in the reserve. I'm trying to save it until there's a gold boost, because you can get like 20% more. So it's, you know, if I don't need it. But yeah, all right, he's almost there. Let's keep using that mutant stuff. I have no need for this mutant ISO whatsoever. I'm gonna sell every ISO that's not mystic, skill, or tech. I guess I can sell skill ISO now too after I rank this guy up. But yeah, there we go. Boom. Hitmonkey, rank 3, level 45. I still have 500k gold. That's not bad. And yeah, another rank 3 added to the roster. Does he make the profile? He does. Awesome. And now we are also going to awaken him. So I'm going to take a little screenshot, because that is sick. And I've used one 6-star awakening gem before. It was a generic on Captain Marvel. So here is another one being used. Boom. And we're going to give him some stones. We're going to give him every single one of my skill stones. This will be a good bump in prestige. And I'm tempted to give him more stones. I'm just going to wait for July 4th, and I'll reevaluate my signature stone situation. Ooh, Captain Marvel is still so far ahead rating-wise. Dang, that's crazy. I kind of want him to be my profile picture. I can give him some generics, but I think I'm gonna wait for July 4th. We'll eventually get him as the profile. But yeah, man, he is looking sick. Being at rank 3 is definitely gonna help with his low health pool, and also just make his attack output even stronger. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some gameplay, and yeah, I'll be back. Yo, what is up, guys? We are back now for the gameplay portion for this video, and I wanted this one to be really special and really crazy for a rank 3 Hitmonkey. So, you know, I dove back into Labyrinth, did like half a path, and got to OG Spidey, because I really wanted to test his evasion counter. You know, I thought that his evade counter ability was pretty good, but I didn't really know how good. So I'm taking him against the pretty much highest evasion fight in the entire game to really test it. I am popping a 30% boost for this fight. For the next fight I'm going to show, there will not be a 30% boost, so you can gauge his damage output. This is also without synergies. You can get his damage output up a fair bit through synergies. But so basically how Hitmonkey's evasion counter works is when he has his Assassin's Cunning, it's the little purple icon, that's how he counters evade. When he has that up, the opponent cannot evade. But the Labyrinth evade does bypass this, so you'll see he does evade through it sometimes. And when you have that up, if you are to get struck, there's a really good chance that you'll evade, so it's kind of a safety net. And the really cool thing is that it triggers when the opponent evades. There is a cooldown on it, but you can get up to an extremely high uptime on having Assassin's Cunning active if you play it well and you're against an opponent that has a predictable evade of sorts, which this Spider-Man does. Very predictable evade, because he's just always going to evade. So as you can see right here, evade failed. And the damage output is pretty nice. Again, this is without synergies. I could get this attack rating a lot higher through a number of means here. Right there, he evaded, triggered my Assassin's Cunning, and then I got smacked. This was my first time doing the fight, so I was still, learning it and still practicing my Hitmonkey. I'm not a pro with him yet, but I was starting to feel really good about his ability to counter the node, and I started getting it down. I'd make him evade, and I'd be ready, and then I know that I would have Assassin's Cunning active. So I was kind of picking up how to play him on the fly here, and but I was really enjoying it. I'm a really big fan of Hitmonkey. So right now I just gotta wait for my timer to expire. There we go, it expires, and then I get my Assassin's Cunning. I'm quick to my block after he evades, and now I can get off a lot of damage. See right there, he evaded. That was the Labyrinth Evade triggering. The Labyrinth Evade is bugged. It's really screwy. There's like no way to reliably counter it. The Labyrinth Evade's broken. That's why that happened. But yeah, you can see we're taking this Spider-Man down a great amount. Right there he evades. Boom, we activate Assassin's Cunning, and now I can just go in deep. As far as his combos go, you can go just 3-hit combos always, and you will literally always crit. I definitely don't think you should for every single scenario, ever. There's definitely scenarios where you would want to play that style, but there's definitely situations where you don't want to play that style. And he actually has an extremely high base critical rate. It's like over 33%. It's actually like one of the highest I've seen in the game. So there's a really good chance that he's going to crit, just like on his non-guaranteed critical hits, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm pretty much out of parries at this point. I get my Cruelty active, and you can see the damage output increases quite a bit. We're hitting 12k mediums, which is it's pretty nice. And getting those bleeds, you can see those critical bleeds are pretty crazy. And with Assassin's Cunning, you can get so many of them. And just watch this L2. Right here, this L2, all of it didn't crit. I thought it was fast enough. I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, those critical bleeds are nice, and they're reliable. That's what I really like about his bleeds, the reliability on them. So you see right there, he evaded. I triggered my Assassin's Cunning, and I played it perfectly. At this point, I really started to get the flow of the fight and how to really play him with the Assassin's Cunning. And I was really liking it. I was actually... I thought originally that he was a pretty good evade counter, but now I think he is an excellent evade counter. He's not the best in the game by any means. Like Nick Fury, ramped up Aegon, Corvus with True Strike, Ghost, they're all better evasion counters, but he is a really good evade counter still in his own right, especially against really heavy evade champions. And yeah, it was a good surprise, a very good surprise. See right there, he evades, trigger Assassin's Cunning, I'm ready for it, and now he cannot evade. So yeah, and the higher sig you get him, you can actually increase the time on Assassin's Cunning as well. You can probably get it to another maybe 2-3 seconds of an increase. So yeah, that's cool. And at this point, I see the solo. The solo is achievable, so I'm gonna try to get it. I've never actually soloed this fight before, so it's actually one that I could cross off my Labyrinth bucket list. It's not like that I can't solo it, I just haven't ever really come back to it with Aegon, which I'm sure I could, or with Nick Fury. But yeah, I haven't been in Labyrinth that whole lot, because Abyss and everything, so yeah. But as you can see, now that I've gotten pushed below the 50% threshold, we triggered Courage. We also have Hitmonkey's Assassin mechanics with the Assassin Mastery as well. So that's increasing our damage. Both of those are increasing our damage output by a nice amount. And yeah, we're going to drop this L2 We're going to get a bunch of crits. We're going to get a bunch of critical bleeds. And yeah, dude, just look at him dropping like a fly. Right here, he's at 2%. I didn't want to choke this, so I'm just going to bait out heavy attack. And yeah, OG Spidey and Labyrinth soloed by Hitmonkey. I was really impressed. Twirling the butterfly knife, a sick victory animation, 231 hits. Yeah, that fight was really awesome. I was really impressed with his evade counter, and yeah, that was awesome. So the next up fight I have for you guys, I wanted to get some Abyss gameplay versus Invisible Woman. As you guys saw at the start of the video, that was with a 30% boost, the ridiculous damage, 17,000 mediums. This is without any boosts, but I do have a pretty ideal synergy team for this gameplay. But yeah, this is without no boost, no attack boosts from the green or the orange ones, nothing like that here. This is just Hitmonkey with some synergies. So yeah, Invisible Woman, you know, she's pretty annoying with her shield, and the nodes in the Abyss are also annoying. You pretty much want to have a debuff up, but Hitmonkey can pretty much always have one debuff up. His bleed, you can guarantee apply a bleed after a 3-hit combo, and with the synergy with Rocket, you can apply an armor break a lot of the time. So yeah, the debuff active is pretty easy to maintain. So we're not going to get stunned from the Abyssal enhancement node. And so here we're going to go for the special 3. And it's going to give us that really chunky cruelty. So this is going to make us hit way harder. As you can see now, we're hitting 13,000 mediums. And the whole reason why I showed that initial clip at the start of the video, first of all, because it was super dope. And second of all, because I wanted to really show that Hitmonkey is extremely similar to Corvus. You know, when I first read his abilities, I said he was basically the love child of Nick Fury and Corvus. And I'd say I was right. A lot of people were like, oh, you said that about Mole Man, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I was right here. I was wrong on Mole Man. I didn't, like, say it as a statement on Mole Man. I said it more as a question. But I think I was definitely right about Hitmonkey. He's definitely like a skill version of Corvus, and what I mean by that is, you know, Corvus, he just gets better with the more attack. Like he scales really well with more attack. What I mean. So with boosts in like Alliance War, for example, he scales like crazy. You know, give him attack boost, you max boost with Corvus, it increases your attack so much, and since you have guaranteed crits, it synergizes extremely well together. And Hitmonkey is the same way. You give him those boosts, he can hit so hard. Like my Hitmonkey at the start, 17,000 mediums. That's doing, I think, more damage than what I've seen Dreamin's rank 3 Corvus do in Alliance War max boosted. So that's insane, man. That's insane. He's comparable to Corvus in damage output, and he scales really well with boosts. So yeah, I just think that's so cool, and yeah, I just really wanted to highlight how much better he is with boosts and how he can scale with them, because that's really cool. So hopefully, you know, I can get some good use out of this guy in the next season of Alliance War. But yeah, dude, I'm having so much fun with this guy. Definitely do not regret the rank 3. I actually gave him some additional signature stones as well. I gave him all my generic stones, so he's my profile now. Honestly, I just did it for the profile. The prestige was nice as well. But yeah, I wanted him to be my profile picture because he's so sick. I don't know if I have the first rank 3 Hitmonkey in the world. Probably. Because, you know, he's not out yet, and like very few people have him as a 6-star, and the amount of people that like can rank 3 him is even less. So it probably is the first rank 3 Hitmonkey in the world. It's so crazy that I got so lucky on pulling him as a 6-star, and it's just like the stars aligned, because like I needed a skill champion to rank 3. Like perfect. It was a perfect storm. I'm really happy with him at rank 3. Glad I don't have to rank 3 Nick, honestly, just because, you know, Nick, he's really cool. He's really good. He's better. I think Nick Fury is better than Hitmonkey. Don't get that twisted. I just think Hitmonkey's cooler, and yeah, I wanted something new toy to play with, if you will. Yeah, so He's awesome. Really enjoying him. Definitely no regrets. Good rate for prestige. He's actually 8th overall in prestige, the highest skill prestige. So I think it's definitely a good move prestige wise. And yeah, no regrets on the rank up. Right here, I messed up, started to get stunned and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the gameplay for the video. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed that Spider-Man in Labyrinth solo, my first ever time soloing him, drop a like for that rank 3 6-star Hitmonkey. If there's any other gameplay you guys want to see with Hitmonkey, go ahead, let me know. And I'm definitely keen to bring him to Alliance 4 for the next season. If it works out with paths and everything, who knows? Then it's a brand new war season, so with new map, new nodes, so we'll see. But I'd really like to I'll especially max boosting with him, that damage output, man. And the really other cool thing comparing Hitmonkey to Corvus, is for one, Hitmonkey does not run out of charges, so that's never going to be an issue. He'll always crit, always guaranteed crits. And the other thing that I really like is there's no ramp up. It's first fight, boom, you're ready to go. So yeah, comparing him to Corvus, I'm not saying he's better than Corvus, but very comparable, and definitely some pros over Corvus. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If so, drop a like, subscribe if you would like to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.